Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? I am playing some ranked. This is kind of a non-streamed game. Apparently, Wargame isn't showing up sound-wise. Anyways, I'm playing against someone I don't know. And this is a bit of a worry again, because right now there's a big issue going on with Helices, so it's pretty important that we play pretty safe with our CVs. So I think it's kind of important that we do play as safe as possible. So we'll start with some extra AA just in case things don't work out. We're gonna do a nice little strat here, one that I enjoy. If this turns out to be a normal game, which I don't think it will, just because I have my doubts about general populace. Just random people, I have my doubts, but we'll see. Starting with this many shokas should be interesting. I'll keep my helo. Well, I'm not quite sure what I should do regarding like my base, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure who this is, but apparently their memes are dank. Alright, so I'll do this, and I'll have the K-29 just around, just in case. And I'll have the Tunguska, so I'll know pretty soon if it is a Helices. But if it's not a Helices, then we'll just spread out these shokas and we'll go from there. But yeah. Do I know this person? No, I guess I don't. But yeah, I'm playing Russia for now. I might switch to Blue Mech if I really feel like it, but I think Russia's still pretty playable in a meta like this. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, the only thing I'm worried against is just Helices. I should be able to play him normally and win. So I spent some extra money on AA for base defense, and I have the Tunguska. So if I can keep the Tunguska alive and to kind of, and I have the Helo infantry, so that's good as well. So I can throw that around if I need to. I've won games where I've gotten Helo cheesed, and I've delayed the game long enough for my B-290s to kill their CV. So it's pretty important just delaying if you can. And I've seen a couple of like really delayed Helices as well, so I want to be real careful because I don't want it to end up being a. Well, I'll know. I'll know because I won't run into any ground forces, so I'll know that there's something going on. That's quite obvious. Anyways, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna press launch and go. It sucks having the game sound though, because I fucked up my audio. I have to restart my game, but I can't do that now. So, yeah. Let's do it. I'll just leave the CV grounded for now until I know for sure. I'd rather be behind a little bit just to know that I'm not gonna get wrecked by helos. because I can just take off and fly. And I'll, of course, pull my money. Because I shouldn't, I shouldn't be this scared of fila cheese, but it is a pretty prominent, thing. At least right now. Okay, I think I can take it up. Not sure what this is. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bit retarded. And I'm missing all these shots too with this fucking T-72. It's pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna get another Tunguska. Get the PD floating. He doesn't have any A over here, so I can do this. Accuracy is really fucking low. This B1 isn't hitting shit. I'm just gonna get a hind and get some more infantry for the forest over here. Or reverse bag, get a cargo truck. Hopefully I can kill this. Nice, that's perfect. That's really good. It's perfect for me. Killing that for pretty much free. Oh, what it was for free. These T80s are going to be a little annoying. Or this T80. I can probably move up here. There's no reason I shouldn't. Wow, he bought a BMPT and a T80. Alright, so we're going to buy another one of these. He has another T80 in here. Got 4 fucking guys. BMPT's gonna wreck my shit. Just get some more VDV. Yeah, okay. These signs are gonna do pretty well. That's side armor. I missed though. And I missed the B1 shot. I finally hit that, but it's probably a little too late now. looks good. Nice, I believe I got that. No, I didn't. That kinda sucks. Okay, we're gonna split up the VDV. We're gonna get some VDV, some more at least, into here. God, playing with no game sound is really fucking weird. So I don't see anything over here. This guy might not use a lot of A or something. I don't know, at least I don't really see any. Oh, but he likes BMPTs though. That's cool. Again, I'm pretty good to go when it comes to tanks. I have these B1s much better than fucking T80s. That's a CV he's dropping in. Almost certain about that. So I'm gonna start pushing up. I'm gonna pull this back if I can. He might just be dead. I don't think this guy has any A either, so that's a big plus. Does he have anything over here? I don't know, I'm a bit confused. I want to try to just kill these VDV off as easy as possible. Okay, that's a T80. Damn, that sucks. I still have some missiles left. I don't want to throw that away. Oh, we'll rip that. Instead I went for the fucking... That's cool. Oh my god, I'm floating so much money. Okay, let's take one of these shokos, put it over here. Take one of you, put it over here. I'm floating way too much cash. Okay, I kind of cleaned that up a little bit. Let's just get some more recon. Get ready to push him out. Okay, we gotta move him up. Nice, this is perfect if I can kill these. Because I know exactly what's in these K-29s. They're fucking Morskaya, and they're pretty expensive. So that's pretty good for me. Let's get some cargo trucks. Pretty sure I wiped out that B-290 on the left, so that's pretty good. Okay, that's one dead. I'll just move these guys over and just fight them. Nice, I got a BMPT as well. That's really good. Cool. So I'm doing pretty good. Get some more Mosquia, push them into this this side over here. Just murdering those guys. I'm gonna push this guy back. He's real low. Yeah, this. I don't know who this is. I don't know who's oh, I lost the B-290. That's pretty bad. I could have kept that alive, but I mismicroed a bit. Yeah. So this game's pretty much over. If I lose this game, I'm just bad at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload the CV. Get it in there. Start moving these guys up. Actually, we can give. Okay, we can stop that. I want to just kind of preserve my infantry, of course, get them healed up, good to go, because that's the only thing I really need right now, some cargo. And then I'll be pretty much A-okay if it comes to anything else. I should just hop out and fucking snipe these guys. 61%. That's a bit unfortunate. That's what? Yeah, missing the 61% and then the fucking living at 2 HP. That's whatever, I guess. This guy's. That's pretty lucky, though. I'll just start pushing this up. And I did buy the Hind, right? Yeah, the Hind's what I bought. Okay, then that's fine. The Hind will kill that pretty easy. So there's some VDV over here. Send that over here. Come kill that. Boom. Actually, I can just literally just send these over here, and it'll kill that in like 2 seconds. So let me keep moving this over, just clearing out if there's anything over here. I killed this, right? Yeah, pretty sure. There's still some B-290s over here. I saw them. Okay, I'll just buy T80. That'll be quick and clean. Just unload. Keep you moving. Go ahead and get a CV for this. I'm gonna scout my base a bit, just to make sure there's nothing funky going on in my base. I have a feeling he spent a lot of money on like a flank or something, so I'm just going to actually keep these B-290s in reserve, I guess. If that makes sense. My mouse is kind of acting funny. But yeah, I'm going to keep these B-290s in reserve, just in case there's any type of, like, I don't need them at the front. If I do, I can bring them up, right? But playing against, like, someone who you don't really know how they play, you know, they could be doing whatever. I think it's good to just, to play safe and careful, because, like, there's, like, unless I make some grave mistakes, which I shouldn't, I'm in a pretty commanding position at the moment, at least. So I'm just going to scout around my base. I have 3 Shokas that should be good enough. I have these B-290s that are just in reserve for like any type of like crazy push to like say right flank. I can just zoom them over and reinforce that area. I have this Hind over here as well. So it's good just to, you know, it's all safety measures because playing people you don't really know, people can do type of things like this, and that's the only way you should lose games like this. You have complete and utter forest control. Like there's no way you should lose the forest. When you have a controlling, like a demanding position right here. I guess the only thing else I could like really use is some more like a big A for the forest. But besides that, there's really not much else. I bet he's just, you know, massing for a big push, I guess. Over on my right side, I'm guessing he still has the same fucking PD that I didn't kill earlier for my time. He got it. I'll just shift over. I'll get another OSA, I guess, for if he wants to buy bombers or anything like that. I think the push would come over here. And I just need to build up for like a CV or something. I guess I can use these now. God, playing without sound is so fucking weird. I'm gonna push this over. I don't think this is gonna be a contestment. Move these over. Move you back. Yeah, okay, it should be pretty good. I'll send one of you trucks over here. Get another tank. He bought an MLD just to kill a fucking... Alright. That's a T-64. I think it's the big one. So yeah, again, he's building for a pretty big push, which is perfectly fine. I have my tanks in a pretty good position, so when the push does come, you know, I can defend pretty well. Alright. So now I'm just gonna pull for a big tank, or I could pull for like another CV. But right now, I'm keen to just buy a big tank just to solidify my advantage. What the fuck is this? It's like a Urgrain, I guess. I guess. Well, he got the CV, but I mean, sure. I don't really understand the point. Alright. That was a Urgrain to kill a CV. I guess that's okay. Like now, I'll just get a infantry CV, I guess, for Boris. I don't know. I don't have an armored CV, so why is it spotted? Fuck, I'm still spotted. Really? What the hell? Can this UAE not see anything? Well, I'm still spotted. There must be something in this little block here that's spotting me. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just buy Boris CV, and then I'll buy the Ranger CV again. Kind of boring. Nothing's really going on. I'm just waiting for him to push me because I'm in the dominant position. And I know he's building, right? Well, somewhat. He's building rather slowly. And I'm at a position of advantage anyway. There's no point for me to push something where I already hold most of the map. Like, there's nothing else for me to gain. Like, fighting in here just becomes cancer. There's obviously not much over here. There's a Shoka and a VDV squad, so there's really not much. The push can just come from like, anywhere, I guess. It would be cool to scout it if I could. I can scout it, actually. So we'll kind of try to scout it a bit, see what's going on. It's actually pretty important I watch this, because if there's a tank shell, then most likely I should build up some more. But if it's just autocannons, cannons, then I should be okay. I'll just get a CV. Yeah, whatever. It's quite interesting having this thing live so long. Not having any sound really sucks. But I'll fix it as soon as this game's over. Okay, so it's just a B tier 90. I think there's nothing really there. So it's got to be coming from from mid. There's got to be a big push there. It's probably best if I buy Bertina defensively. He probably has one. Well, actually, no, probably doesn't. If he has a card of Eurogrings, then like we've seen Osa's. Oh, strange. We've seen Osa's and Eurogrings and Shulka's. So I'm not quite sure what this guy's using. He's not very good. Just deck-wise is pretty horrid, but yeah, he has 2 Eurogrings, so that can kind of tell you something. Anyways, he's pushing. And I want to push up here. There's a lot of tanks. It'd be cool if I like stop missing all these shots, but I'm missing quite a lot. Oh, that was a nice crit. So that was the push. Pretty bad. That was the only thing that was coming up to us was a Eurogring, and the Eurogring really didn't do anything. So all in all, it was a good hold. There's some BRDM 3s over here, but that's nothing's really gonna come of that. The Bertina is now arriving, which is cool. A little late. It would have been good to use it for the fight earlier, but yeah, it's okay. I have so much money. I shouldn't ever do this. I'm just kind of like not paying attention. Oh, I got a crit. Alright, well, rip. I guess I should just transfer some infantry over here. This is dead, like no doubt. I don't think he has any more of this, but just in case. I don't want to meet a T80 in this forest. Like, just go away. I found him. T80, that is. I'm not gonna kill him either. He's gonna kill me. Yeah. Ugh. These fucking BTRs. There's a million of them. I didn't think there was gonna be this many. He killed me in a... That's a bit annoying. And I can't see this fucking BRDM3. There we go. Rip. That didn't really do anything. But I killed pretty much everything there, and I kept the +1 tick, so I'm still really far ahead. Cool, I got side armor. That was pretty good. I'm gonna run until... Okay. So this VDV squad's just gonna die. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm gonna shoot this Bertino off. Shoot some rounds. And then push up again. I'll get a couple of BMPTs. Are you serious? This fucking whole double squad lived? That's real frustrating. I finally killed it. Almost. Alright, we'll move this back. We need to reinforce just everything, I guess. The whole line. Since we had to take a lot of infantry and shit. We didn't have enough... Well, we had a lot of tanks. Our tanks did pretty well. We just didn't focus fire our tanks very well. At least I don't think so. I wish you could have it like Code 2 where you could set the tanks to only fire on like vehicles instead of infantry. Because then you save a lot of damage. And it's a lot of weird micromanagement because well, maybe not weird micromanagement, but the issue is that no matter what, tanks will fire on the target that is in range and what they see first. So it doesn't, it can be whatever. It can be a fucking, infantry, and they'll fire the first round, and then they'll start reloading. And if you just set it to where it can only fire on on infantry, then, or fucking tanks, then it won't ever do that, which is pretty sweet. So we got one. We might be able to kill the second one. Yeah, okay. Shows you how strong forest cover is. So he's your graining once again. It's pretty cool. I guess he's trying to go for the CV. If I can move buildings, cool. Wow, look at that. That's pretty lucky. don't think a miss on a BTR 90 really is game losing. I got pretty unlucky with a couple of my shots, but it's I've been in a leading position all game long though. I could have definitely have been a lot more aggressive this game, just in terms of pushing and counterattacking, but that's not really my playstyle. Um, when I'm in a safe position, I might as well just hold that safe position, especially against just, again, I like to play safe versus people I don't know. And this gives me, pretty much all outs. If something goes wrong, then, of course, I have a way to, back myself. And, that's literally just about it. That's why I play so safe. And, it, it wins games playing safe. You don't have to. It's good to have aggression and be moderate about it, because you can definitely be aggressive, but you don't have to. Are you kidding? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's good to be aggressive, but you have to really know when to be aggressive and when to not to be aggressive. And, yeah, so. And that's it. I think that's game. Yep. So, um, not too great in KD. From the game, it really looks like we did better, KD wise. But you know, I'm not sure what we. I know we threw away a couple of planes, but besides that, I think we're pretty good KD wise. Like, look at all those K29s we killed that have more sky in them. Like that. That's pretty cost efficient. We lost to Tunguska for. We traded the Tunguska in the SU-24, but yeah, that was pretty good. BMPT. Yeah, it really felt like we were a lot farther ahead, but there was a couple units that didn't really pay off too well. The Mi-28, and I don't know. Oh, we did lose like two CVs, so yeah, that kind of makes more sense, losing two CVs. But anyways, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was a pretty simple game. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.